The Haunted Texas series is taking over Talk About the Hill Country. We will be here every weekday morning from October 21st to October 31st. If you miss a story, hear it on Halloween night starting at 6 p.m. The broadcast is being carried on KNAF AM 910 and KFAN 107.9 Texas Rebel Radio. Our sponsor is the Mason County Historical Society. These eerie, sometimes gory, and always fascinating haunted Texas tales are being brought to us by historians and educators from the Texas Historical Commission, the Texian Blog, and the Texas Center at Schreiner University. These Texas tales are true to life and death, so listener discretion is advised. Now settle back and enjoy HC Broadcasting's presentation of Haunted Texas.
In the sprawling deserts of Arizona, where legends are born from the whispering winds and the shadows of the past, unfolds a chilling tale that has captured the imagination of many, the story of the Red Ghost. This eerie legend, marked by sightings of a monstrous creature, takes place far from the walls of Fort Martin Scott, our beloved military outpost, known for its brief association with the military camel experiment. While the fort served as a critical outpost for the Army in the mid-19th century, it was the camels brought in for military use that would later venture into the Arizona landscape and become the stuff of national folklore. The Red Ghost, a creature said to have terrorized those who ventured too close, serves as a haunting reminder of the strange experiments of the past, where camels were once envisioned as a solution to the transportation challenges of the arid Southwest. As we delve into this spine-tingling story, remember that the legend of the Red Ghost did not originate at Fort Martin Scott, or even in Texas, but rather the untamed heart of Arizona, a national legend that continues to echo through the canyons, intertwining the history of the U.S. Camel Corps with the rich tapestry of American folklore. In the sun-scorched deserts of the Arizona Territory, a legend emerged that would chill the bones of those who dared listen. This is the haunting tale of the Red Ghost, a story that began in the spring of 1883 and quickly spread across the land. It all started one fateful morning when two ranchers left their modest home near Eagle Creek to check on their cattle. The men set out early, unaware of the horror that was about to unfold. Left behind were their wives, one whom, while tending to her chores, heard dogs barking furiously outside. Suddenly, a chilling scream pierced the air, sending waves of dread through the woman's heart. She rushed to the window, and she saw what would haunt her for the rest of her days. A colossal, reddish beast, towering over the landscape, ridden by a figure that appeared devilish in nature. The creature's eyes gleamed with an otherworldly intensity, and its presence seemed to cast a dark shadow over the land. In a panic, she bolted the door, praying for her husband's return. Hours passed, and as twilight descended, the two men finally returned home, only to be met with a scene of unimaginable horror. The other wife lay lifeless in the yard, trampled to death. The men, shaken and determined to uncover the truth, began to follow the creature's tracks the next day. They discovered enormous hoofprints, cloven and twice the size of a horse's, leading away from the house. Amidst the bushes, they found long strands of red hair, a grim testament to the creature's visit. This shocking discovery only fueled the growing legend that would soon capture the imagination of the entire region. As the news spread, prospectors and travelers began to recount their own chilling encounters. A group camping near Chase's Creek reported hearing something crashing through their campsite, leaving behind more red hair and chaos in its wake. Just days later, another sighting occurred. Witnesses described the creature as towering, even claiming it stood 30 feet tall, capable of knocking over 2 wagons with ease. The tales began to grow taller. One story of the Red Ghost killing and devouring a grizzly bear, while another claimed it could vanish in thin air when pursued. One cowboy, emboldened by the legends, attempted to lasso the beast. But as he drew near, he was thrown to the ground, narrowly escaping his life, swearing that he saw a skeleton tied to the creature's back. In the months that followed, the sightings continued, and the legend of the Red Ghost captured the attention of the region. A group of 5 men armed with rifles shot at the creature, but missed, instead accidentally severing the head of the skeleton that rode on its back. They found remnants of hair and skin, adding more fuel to the fire of the tale. The legend remained vibrant until 1893 when a farmer, Mizzou Hastings, encountered the beast in his yard feasting on turnips. In disbelief, he raised his rifle and shot the creature, bringing it down with a single shot. What he discovered next would change the course of the story forever. The beast was not a myth or a monster, but a camel, its body marred with the leather straps that had scarred its skin over time. But the most puzzling mystery remained: the skeleton tied to its back. Various explanations emerged, each more bizarre than the last. Some claimed it was a prospector who had tied himself to the camel in a desperate attempt to survive, hoping it would lead him to water. Others suggested it was a soldier learning to ride when the camel suddenly bolted. As years went by, the verifiability of the legend became muddy, with records lost or fading into obscurity. Yet the tale of the red ghost lived on, a haunting reminder of the unknown lurking in the shadows of the desert. Reports of camel sightings persisted for decades, and the legend became entwined with the fabric of local folklore. In the end, the red ghost stands as a symbol of the uncanny and the unexplained, reminding us of the mysteries that dwell in the untamed wilds. As we ponder this chilling tale, we're left to wonder what other legends and truths lie hidden, waiting to be uncovered beneath the shifting sands of history.
This haunting legend was brought to us by Shannon Smith of Fort Martin Scott and the Texas Historical Commission. Camels now reside at Fort Martin Scott so that we can enjoy them in the modern era and learn about their history as part of Legends of Texas and Legends of the Southwest. We hear our local camels may get to be part of the Christmas parade. Attention Hill Country residents! Join the Mason County Historical Society for our annual meeting on November 22nd at 6 p.m. in the Stribley Room of the Mason Library. This year, we're thrilled to welcome geologist Brian Hunt from UT Austin, who'll take us on a fascinating journey through the geology of Mason County. Discover how our landscape evolved from ancient seas to the era of dinosaurs and even mammoths. Bring your rock samples for identification and enjoy refreshments as we delve into our local history together. Everyone's welcome, no membership required. For more information, visit us on Facebook or at masonmuseums.org. Let's find out together what's under our feet. Don't miss this enriching experience with your community. This has been a special presentation by HC Broadcasting, our Haunted Texas series for the Halloween season. First, thank you to our presenters, Ben Freiberg of the Texian Blog and the Texas Center at Schreiner University, and Shannon Smith of the Texas Historical Commission and Fort Martin Scott. A huge shout out to our sponsor, the Mason County Historical Society. If you love local Texas history, be sure to participate in the Mason County Historical Society's annual meeting on November 22nd at 6. It'll be held at the Stribling Room in the Mason County Library. Find out what's under your feet, geologically speaking. Check out their website at masonsmuseum.org. Want to get on the regular calendar for Talk About the Hill Country? Call 830-997-2197, email knafnews@gmail.com, mail to P.O. Box 311 in Fredericksburg, or stop by the studio at 304 East San Antonio Street. Hope you enjoyed your Haunted Texas.